All right then. Thanks. I just asked you what you want to have for dinner, but all right, 1 week large.
1 week large. That's what I want for dinner. But what we have on stage right now is the first match of the top 8, folks. Winner's side, Clive versus Lars action here at the Midnight Siege.
If I remember correctly, they haven't played too many times in tournament in Tekken 8. I believe the last time was actually at FV Major last year in Malaysia.
Wow.
And that was Lili Drag. Completely different characters. But Ulsan took that one out 2-0, very clean, and he had Chikurin on the ropes and had him chasing and really punished him for it. So let's see, with these different characters, it's a different year, a different version of the game. Let's see what they've got in store for us.
Same players, different characters, same story here in TWT 2025. 1+2 engaged. Chikurin now is going to try to make the most out of this. Ulsan, though, responds with another heat engage.
And they're both heavy on the heat at the moment. I can see Chikurin's trying to push Ulsan's wall to the back, but Ulsan fighting his way out with a diving spear.
Oh, Chikurin unable to maximize that heat usage. The Phoenix Shift 4 has been one of the successors of Chikurin's game plan. Let's see if he'll go back to it, but the launch on Ulsan, though.
An excellent excellent punish there. Gets him into the wall explosion. This is the first round. It's gone for 55 seconds already. Ulsan closes it out with 3 seconds to spare. They are feeling each other out, and they do not want to make any mistakes, but that is inevitable. Ulsan was able to capitalize on a major one there to close it out.
One big scramble could spell disaster in this game, folks. Plus frames after plus frames on Chikurin's side, but Ulsan responds in return by pushing towards the center of the stage.
Now Ulsan trying to lock Chikurin down there with the quick pokes, the plus frames, and just really test him. But Chikurin doing a great job. We've seen a lot of players crumble under this pressure, but Chikurin, the veteran he is able to maneuver around, but again, is getting caught. Stray hits everywhere. And Ulsan activating that heat.
Yeah, just for a bit of a timeout, right? The back one's the Delta Slicer, just for him to keep things safe. Chikurin, though, eats that launch, scoop up, follow-up, and the mid to close it for Ulsan to take round number 2.
And he's spinning there, right there. He's feeling himself. He's warming up, warming up in the end of the round.
5 round.
Five time.
Exactly. So
punish on the down forward 1-3. Now Chikurin getting big rewards here, stabbing the spear into the ground. Got his claws out.
That lightning staff really pays dividends. You know what? Clive does have a lot of big counter hitting tools, a lot of big hitting tools, but speaking of big hits, we have Ulsan with the first rage art of the game, just to add a little bit, just add a timeout into the clock here.
He felt that in his gut, and it worked out pretty well. Recovered a little bit of health. Chikurin still with a heavy life lead and a little bit of resource, but Ulsan lets his heat go there for the plus frame pressure to push Chikurin back to the wall.
I like how Chikurin just played it safe, like let's get rid of the heat, the Delta Slicer, but the back against the wall, able to get the parry, and also getting a bit of the stock usage. Get over here, says Chikurin.
Amazing work there, really using Clive's tools extremely well in very obtuse ways, but he's looking like he's able to take this round and maybe save himself for the first game. But Ulsan trying to close it out with the low jab, plus frames into the mix. Excellent work there from Ulsan. He saw Chikurin was slowly figuring out some things in that in the end of that last round and just put a stop to it very quickly.
You know what? 2 of those rounds really went down to the wire, so you can see how well they're able to space each other out, find the timing. Ulsan, though, like you said, stopping that momentum is super important, especially up against a character like Clive.
It's amazing, and that's the thing. Clive, both of these characters currently in their versions they are heavily knowledge check based.
Yes.
And so the way these guys are playing, they have done their homework. They have done their 8 hours a day and eat their Wheaties.
The thing is, how do you knowledge check a 1 week Lars, right? He's just like figuring stuff out as we go. So I think that's one of the advantages Ulsan has, because, you know, it's like honeymoon phase of this character, I guess, with how he's using it. The sidestep from the 1+2.
Slow work and breaks the glass. I hope Lee has some insurance. And he's going to break some more. Get a contractor in. Tries to catch him on the ground.
Able to actually catch him waking up. Chikurin, not much life. Delta Slicer, dash in. But Chikurin now has some resources to work with and a balcony break. Unfortunately, back one lands.
I think he was really hoping for that wall splat with that second shot, but Ulsan clutches it out there, takes the first round in the second game, and now trying to lock him down once again with that. He went flying. No fly zone, sir. Please land.
Yeah, we can't fly here, but we got the Phoenix Shift 4 once again. That's how he was able to open up Arzon Ash yesterday, so Ulsan can't eat too much of those.
Chikurin trying to play that range 1.5 game. You see, backing up a little bit, waiting for Ulsan to maybe try and have to come in and commit to something, and catch him on the come in.
Okay, 1+2 gets blocked, no heat engage. We go for a burst on Ulsan's side, and Chikurin responds in return.
He was off on the left axis and really gets the low there to close it out.
Yeah, like you said, very knowledge-based, knowledge check-based, but that low from the entry stands. 1+2 engage, though, to start out the offense for Chikurin.
Chikurin letting it all fly. He knows if he does not take this round, he is going to the loser side. So you can see he's putting it all on the table, using up his resources early, and Ulsan with the G-Clef.
Yep, the 1-1-1 Delta Slicer for him to be in heat. Has to be very careful here. He's got access to lightning. Lars, the God of Thunder here. Ooh, low! It gets blocked and punished by Ulsan.
We're going to see him take this one to, as I always say, Lars is the #1 travel agent. Always book with him. But Clive doesn't seem like he wants to go anywhere at the moment, but he looks like he's in trouble. Back one into the flip over, running one. Chikurin staying alive, but
that Lars travel agency is sending a one-way ticket to losers bracket for Clive.